The Kansas City Chiefs just proved to the world that they are not done, that they are not satisfied with 3 Super Bowls. They want more when they just went out and had one of their best NFL drafts in recent memory. I'm Daniel Booth here with your latest Chiefs news of the day. Today, dissecting rounds 1 and 2 of the NFL draft as the Chiefs absolutely crush it. Most experts giving it an A to an A minus. B plus is the bottom of the barrel. But Chiefs doing an amazing job here in rounds 1 and 2. So let's get right into it. In round 1, drafting Xavier Worthy and trading with the Buffalo Bills of all people. People could not believe it when the Chiefs drafted and traded with Buffalo to get the number 28 pick and to draft Xavier Worthy. Let's take a look at some of his stats here as I pull up Xavier Worthy. Now, a couple things about Xavier that is amazing. 3 things that I think are pretty incredible to consider. One, this guy ran a 4.21 40-yard dash at the combine. Not only is that extraordinarily fast, but it's the fastest in the history of the NFL combine. Now, I went online just to research and to say, how fast is a 4.21 40? It is 19.5 miles per hour. Get that, 19.5 miles per hour. My fat behind, I get on the treadmill. I'm happy to go 7.5 miles per hour. This guy is running nearly 20 miles per hour. Put it this way, if he was running in the parking lot of Walmart, he would be speeding. He is just that fast. Now, some people are saying he doesn't have the best hands, can't go up and grab the ball with that kind of speed. I don't care. Do you? I'm looking at this guy running to the end zone every single play and being able to stretch that offense. We know that last year that was a big problem with the receivers. They couldn't create separation. This guy is not going to have any problems doing that. That's a great thing for the Chiefs. Plus, he's also kind of the obviously the replacement for Tyreek Hill that we have not had a replacement since he left for the Miami Dolphins. And then third, I love the fact that this guy's from Texas because so is Patrick Mahomes. Now, he just went to Texas University, but he's very familiar with Texas. So I can only imagine that Xavier Worthy is going to be down in Texas at Mahomes' new gigantic mansion with a football field and golf course and you name it, and working out with him and developing that chemistry. So great news for the Chiefs. Again, I don't know, the entire internet, Buffalo, Kansas City, we all collectively lost our minds when the Buffalo Bills, of all people, would give the Chiefs the opportunity to trade up and get the fastest guy in the NFL draft. But who cares? Great news for the Kansas City Chiefs, and welcome Xavier Worthy to the team. Moving on to the second round, the Kansas City Chiefs draft Kingsley Sua Mamatia. Am I saying that right? Sua Mamatia. And he is out of BYU, and a couple great things about him as well. The first, obviously, being that he is a huge offensive tackle, can play right, he can play left. And what they're saying about this guy, his coach said he is the most physical offensive tackle he has ever coached at BYU. The other thing that is really great about Kingsley, I'm just going to call him Kingsley if you don't mind. Kingsley is he ran a 5.0 a 40-yard dash. So this guy is 6'4". He's 325 pounds, and he runs a 5.0 40, which is ungodly fast for that type of physique and height and weight. That is a big man coming at you. And hopefully, like Creed Humphreys, he can hit that first guy, get downfield, and make a second. Oh, there's an ad for a candy bar, and get that second hit. So Kingsley Sua Matia, Sua, how do we pronounce this guy's name? Let's get this right. Kingsley Sua Matia. There you go. Kind of reminds me of Dan Saliamua from the 90s, the old defensive tackle. Cool thing about Kingsley, though, here we go, is that he's from BYU. And if BYU rings a bell, it's because Andy Reid went to BYU. And so you have to just imagine that I don't know how close Andy Reid is with BYU these days, but certainly if I'm the coach at BYU and the phone rings and they say it's Andy Reid, you take that phone call. So certainly Andy Reid did his due diligence and called up at BYU and got the skinny on this guy. And so that's a good thing there. And then you also think, if I'm a rookie and I'm coming in from BYU and my head coach went to my alma mater, that would be an amazing thing too, and make you feel right at home. So Chiefs absolutely crush round one. I'm going to give it probably A minus. I'd love to give it an A. I'd love to give it an A plus. Unfortunately, we did not have a third round pick because of this. So we got the two guys that we wanted, but we had to sacrifice a third. If we had a third round pick, even if it was a bust, I'd call it an A plus draft, but we'll settle on A minus. What do you think? Drop a comment in the comments below and I will interact. And if you like the channel, like and subscribe. Obviously, that's a big deal and helps us a whole lot. But here with your Chiefs news every single day, and look forward to the conversation. But again, Chiefs having an amazing draft. Tomorrow, we'll break down the rest of the rounds and what we thought about those. But until then, everyone have a safe and wonderful night. And as always, go Chiefs!